Hey guys, before we get started with the video, big shout out to my friend Hunter Fitzgerald, aka HD Fitz, for that flashy new logo.
Yeah, I think he did a pretty good job. It's pretty good.
So Hardcore Henry's a pretty unique movie because it's shot from solely the first person view. When I first heard about the movie, I was really on board with the whole first personness, and it actually ended up being a really fun time. The action is very exhilarating and it'll really get your blood pumping. I found myself laughing and smiling while Henry takes out dude after dude after dude. He uses like every type of weapon. I mean, he uses pistols, shotguns, sniper rifles, and a freaking lot of grenades. I mean, there was like at least 20 grenade kills in this movie. Fair warning though, this movie is not for the faint of heart. There are some scenes that make you wince because the violence is so, well, violent. This movie is extremely fast-paced and it's very hectic, but it actually kind of takes away from the experience a little bit. In some segments of the action sequences, it's very hard to tell what's actually going on. Part of that is just the nature of the first-person camera views. You can only really see one perspective per scene, so you only really get what Henry actually sees, and that's it. But it mostly comes from the very fast camera movements, especially when Henry is hit or knocked over. It's just really hard to tell what's actually going on when that happens. The movie's paced really well. I mean, no action scenes feel like they go on way too long, and they also don't feel like they're too short. They throw in breaks at the right time to where you can sit down and actually breathe and process the crazy action that happened on screen. And then once you're settled all snug into the nice quiet scene, something will blow up or somebody will get shot in the head out of nowhere, and then you'll be off onto another guns blazing adventure. Okay, everything in this movie is just a video game. I mean, this movie is just a video game. The way the story kind of just happens in front of you and the way that the characters just kind of interact with Henry is so reminiscent of a first-person shooter video game. Now, a couple times, I'll be honest, I caught the nostalgia feel, so if you were a gamer and you played, a bunch of FPS, or you still play a bunch of FPS games, you're probably going to catch them too. Story-wise is where this movie fails to execute. Get it? Execute? Like, execute, because there's a lot of killing in this movie. I know it's a big action movie and I wasn't expecting a huge, riveting, engaging story, but I thought they would do just a little bit better job of explaining the story that they had. I can't really tell you why the bad guy is making these cybernetic soldiers, and I also don't really know why Henry is even in the story at all. They also try to throw these plot twists in there that I'm just like, nah, I'm not feeling that. Henry doesn't have any dialogue in this movie, and I kind of wish they actually gave him dialogue. It would have added a little more to the story by giving the main character a personality, and I think it would have helped with where the story exposition lacked. But hey, who cares? It was a fun action movie, and I loved like all the action sequences. If you're a fan of action, definitely check out this movie. I mean, it's a very fun, fast time. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Please leave a like, comment, or subscribe. All those things help out a bunch. I'd really love to see this channel grow. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.